know who the biggest loser is going to be for me. You may not know who the biggest loser is going to be for you, Dan, but like as mentioned, leave a comment and let us know who you think the biggest loser is. Maybe we may be having a little bit of technical difficulty. Where I may be.
That's all right.
Don't hit the power button while you've been drinking.
Oh man.
What else? Golf news is kind of slow, huh? Little slow with
It's a little slow. It's a little slow.
Yeah, I think they're definitely going to benefit from a reduction in tournaments for this time of year. All right, give them a little break. Give them a little break. Send them off. Let's talk before we get to.
I got a question for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Back on the LIV stuff for a second, and it's not golf related. Do you think I want to pose a question for you? All right, I got to go to I'm going to show you some headlines here. Can you see this?
Tom Brady invests in pro pickleball team.
What's this one here?
Kevin Durant buys major league pickleball team.
What's this one?
LeBron James is a pickleball fan, and now he's buying a team.
Do you think the Saudis would have rather just bought a pickleball team?
Well, they would have had a lot of investors. I can tell you that. They wouldn't have had to use their own money. So I guess our next show, it's going to be Pours and pickleball.
Pours and pickleball.
Pickleball and Pours. I mean, like, where are they going with this? What's happening in the world of pickleball?
I don't know, but then we saw Jordan Spieth and Scottie Scheffler were doing some kind of tournament. I think the Saudis are like, we should have bought the pickleball team. Why did we give $200 million to Phil Mickelson?
I mean, how many pickleball teams you can buy for $200 million? I don't either, but probably a bunch.
Okay, follow-up question: if the Saudis did buy a pickleball team, would it kill the sport?
I don't think you can say that. I don't think you can.
What I mean by is, like, would they get the big rejection like they got with the PGA Tour?
I know what you meant, and that's not the way I took it. I don't think you can say that. The civil unrest that's going on in the world today, Dan. The comments like that. No, that's not. Not approved. Yeah, HR will be calling you after the show. I need IT, and HR is going to be coming your way.
Where were you going? I got you derailed on pickleball.
I was just talking with a guy this past weekend about this whole pickleball phenomenon, and he was telling me he plays out of a couple places, but one of them is the Owl's Nest. It's in, forget the town, but it's like New Camden, New Hampshire. It's like an hour north of Manchester, but it's at the Owl's Nest. And he was showing me the pickleball courts and how nice it is. And then he said, yeah, the second time out, I hurt my Achilles. I'm like, man. All right. I better stay off the pickleball court. Stay away. Don't want to hurt an Achilles on that one. Here, it's a nasty injury to recover from.
You think Norman could buy one? He could buy a pickleball team.
He absolutely could. I could see Norman being a pickleballer. He'd be out there wanting to play around.
Sharks and pickles.
Well, exactly. So hold on. So let's talk. Speaking of Norman, let's talk about that. I know we talked about it a little bit earlier, but I want to circle back to Norman. Do you think Norman is functioning at the same capacity in his role at LIV Golf? Do you think that's going to stay for? It's going to hang around through next year?
Yeah, I think he'll be there for 5 years or so. Yeah.
So shelf life, Norman, you're saying if you over under, you're taking over on 4.5.
Yeah, I think they get a TV deal next year, so I think it really turns around, right? And the rumor is that Fox is the one that's going to be picking it up, right? So if they can get on Fox, I think it's a big deal for them, and I think he'll see that as a big accomplishment. And you got to think, this is such a new league, right? And everybody loves picking on the league. They stole a ton of good PGA Tour players. They have a great format, and it's just going to take a little bit of time. That's all. I mean, it's just time.
Yeah, I mean, they stole the PGA Tour player, right?
Well,
multiples, I guess. I mean, DJ is just mopping the floor over there with those guys, and then you got what's Cam Smith doing? You would think he'd be kind of showing up a little more. Huh?
So if it wasn't for the Saudi money, which of course is how they stole the players, but if it wasn't, just say it was, I don't know, some billionaires that got together that wanted to do this league, do you think they'd be in a better spot than they are now? Do you think it's that much of a deterrent? Or do you think there'd be something else that would be cancel culture?
I think the Saudi money was only, I think that, to your point, I think that was a convenient avenue and a platform to make a jab. I'm not saying it's not deserved, and I'm not saying I condone, what's going on over there. But no, I think it was the way that the manner in which they went about it. I think if somebody would, so to your point, if some billionaire would have came in and said, hey, here's what we're going to do, and they would have approached it as a partnership, I think that it would have been okay. I don't think we would have had the same noise that we have today. I think it would have been viewed as just that, a partnership. And clearly LIV made this a competition.
Interesting. Okay.
And Monahan still got a job. Don't ask me. I have no idea. I mean, hey, that COVID shit's over and done with, bud. We're what have you done for me lately? And I don't know how he's still gonna. Maybe they don't have anybody else to take the reins. Maybe that's the issue. Rory's like, I ain't done playing yet. I gotta go take advantage of some of these majors. Why the field is diluted.
Yep. So, are you dressing up for Halloween this year?
Yes, I'm going as a Sweetens Cove employee.
That is scary. That's very scary.
Saying.
Man.
Yeah, they would never hire me there. Are you kidding me? Good.
No, of course they wouldn't.
Yeah, they've got much better sense than that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right. So I want to. Well, you want to go to Mayakoba, or you want to talk some other sports before we get into that?
We can talk some more sports.
Okay,
that's good.
So your Finns.
Yeah.
Looking. I was a little worried about them yesterday, but they pulled it off.
Yeah.
I picked up Tua in my fantasy league, and
nice.
He's paying dividends. He's paying off. So I like where he's going there. The Falcons, great game. Falcons, they're scrappy. They're not running away with anything, but they kind of, Mariota keeps them in it until it's time to just close the deal. So that's a good one. By the way, this may be the biggest week in football in a long time. This week. And
really?
it's not NFL. It's college.
Oh.
2 weeks ago, I may have watched the best football game that I've ever watched in my life.
Is that when they beat Alabama?
In Tennessee, Alabama. That may be the best football game I've ever watched.
I watched that one. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, great football game. Loved it.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless of the outcome.
Mm-hmm.
This week, Between the Hedges in Athens, Georgia.
Ooh.
It's the one thing that is benefiting Georgia is that it's in Athens. I think Tennessee has a good chance to win. I think it's going to be a close game. I think we get Tennessee, Alabama part 2.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
nice.
I think we're gonna get more of the same, man.
And they play on Saturday.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. I don't know if I'm going yet or not. Yeah, I know. It's like I don't know. What's the chance I get mugged if Tennessee wins? Well, what's the chance I get mugged if Tennessee loses?
You should try to go. Yeah, it'd be fun. Yeah.
I think either way, there's a chance I'm gonna get mugged up there. So, smart off to some bulldog, and they don't like it, and then they want to give it back to me, and here we are rolling around, fighting around, going. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I may just go play golf instead. I think the weather's going to be nice. So.
Nice.
World Series, is it working out the way you thought it would? Who Phillies are up?
They're all tied up, right? I think they're all tied up.
All tied up. Okay, yeah, all tied up.
I think it's 1-1. Yeah. I'm rooting for the Phillies. I can't stand Houston. Those cheaters.
No, but haven't they been to the World Series? And this is 3 of the last 4 years.
Houston.
Yeah. Isn't it
Yeah,
three of the
I
last four?
think you're about right, and something
Yeah.
like that, I guess. But but here's a fun fact for you. Did you know that Houston and the Phillies are in the World Series, and then
Yes, I did know that. I did know that.
Okay. Well, I thought I had you. I got nothing else.
No.
I'm kidding. I'm actually kidding. No. Hold on. I gotta get to the right week. Yeah.
Holding.
So Thursday night, Eagles and Texans.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Are they?
So
what's the chance?
They're in Texas.
What's the chance Philly is going to be in Houston on Thursday?
No, they have that night off.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, pretty interesting.
That's
right?
about right. Yeah. Good timing. Good planning. Once again, is this scripted?
Exactly, Jay Monahan. Yeah. Didn't know you did football and baseball.
Doing their sneaky Jay.
Good stuff.
I'm loving these new glasses.
They're nice.
Tasting.
They are really nice. Mm-hmm. Loving them. They're awesome. Yeah,
they are awesome. It's gonna be great. Okay, let's. Speaking of a new glass, let's take a break, get a refill, come back, and head to old Mexico.
Sounds good.
Hola.
Hola.
Dan, we are heading to the Riviera Maya, Mexico. It is the worldwide technology championship at Mayakoba El Chamaleon Golf Course and Resort. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm about as excited as this I was for the Butterball.
This is a little better. This is a little better.
The field is actually much better. Speaking of the field, some previous winners. So we're going to get into Fantasy National. We're going to talk a little DraftKings. But before we do, just to kind of set the stage for you. And there's a few people that are here that are playing this week that it could be time for them to pop. Viktor Hovland, back-to-back Mayakoba championships, 22 and 21. Aaron Wise in 21, second place, runner-up to Viktor Hovland.
Yep.
Brendon Todd's won here. Matt Kuchar's won here. Pat Gazire's won here. Pat Perez. And walks in. No. Real class act, you see.
Real class act. Not like you got here.
Pat Perez, Graham McDowell, Charlie Hoffman, Harris English, previous winner here, I think is kind of interesting.
That could be a sleeper right there.
Right. Ricky Fowler, runner up here in 2018. Now, I think that from 2018 until today, we've seen a lot of variations of Ricky Fowler. No, but why is he not playing? I mean, runner up, and it's at a resort. I mean, this is friggin' resort golf for a PGA professional. Walk in the park. Who's gone? Carlos Ortiz? He went to LIV, right? I think he went to LIV. Yeah. So Ortiz is gone. Pat Perez is gone. Russell Knox, runner up in 2016. Wow, is he that old? I would have not guessed that he had been on the tour for that long. Yeah, I don't know. So notables, I guess the point in calling out the previous winners. I mean, not necessarily bombers. I think it's going to be important for people to hit the fairway here. It's a par 71. If it tips out, it'll be just over 7,000 yards. Maybe the one unique thing about this is we're going to be putting on Paspalum greens, so it's kind of that wider, thicker, variation of grass that holds up really well to those coastal Pacific Coast environments. It's going to be things like we see in Puerto Rico, maybe Bermuda even. So, some of the folks that do well there, I mean, that could be a lean for us here. I've said it and I'll say it again, just because I can't. That's fucking ridiculous that they're allowing this to go on. The PGA Tour is holding their golf tournament the first week of November at a Greg Norman course.
Mm-hmm.
What is he? Is Greg the chairman of LIV or the chairman?
So.
The honcho,
the
leader of the LIV Tour that has sued the PGA Tour.
Yep.
Their PGA Tour is going to a Greg Norman golf course. I don't get that. It's like, no. We're changing the golf course.
Yeah. Yeah.
So here's breaking news. Allegedly, this will be the last year the PGA Tour plays at El Chamaleon. Because I don't know if it's Worldwide Technologies. No, I haven't seen anything released. These are trade secrets being leaked as we speak. I guess LIV potentially, allegedly, has some kind of relationship going on with that tournament. So yeah, I think the PGA Tour is done here. So and if that's the case, it's like, well, then now really, why are you not going to just squash that? Do you not think that that's like a kind of it's a slap in the face of the PGA Tour?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, he loves it. He loves it.
Oh, Norman is eating this shit up, man. I guarantee it. Guarantee you that he's eating it up. So. Okay, so I think this is all placement. It's all placement around the green. Absolutely. It's going to be a birdie fest. These past Palom greens, I think you're going to have to take into consideration that some of the putting woes that some people maybe bring into the course with them could get corrected here, because they're definitely going to be they're going to be playing them slower. So that could be advantage to the folks that may not be the strongest putters in the field. So Dan, let's pick a few out from the salary fields, salary ranges. We're going to go to our friends at Fantasy National. What do you want to look at? Past 24?
Yeah, that's fine.
So in the field, some names we haven't seen in a while. Scottie Scheffler. I think this is his first tournament since losing the world #1 ranking. Tony Finau.
That's a good one. Good point.
Tony Finau has not teed it up in the fall. This will be his first showing. Who else is kind of notable in here that's
Morikawa?
That's kind of sticking out. Morikawa, yeah. So I don't have anything fancy to say about Morikawa. Who else? Anybody else that's kind of like, can't believe they're Billy Hoge here. We've seen Billy. Yeah, I think those are the Hovland, Scheffler, Finau. Those are kind of the guys that stick out. Aaron Wise,
Jason Day.
He's Jason Day. Who knows what we're going to get out of him? So
Jason Day's he's on a little bit of a tear, man. T11 at CJ Cup and T8 at Shriners. So I mean, watch out for Jason Day. Could be his year. Could be his year. Could be something coming back, and I would expect everybody else to be sleeping on him too. So. Okay, so where you starting, and what's where we heading? So in the $10,000 range, he's heavy. He's heavy. But I think everybody's going to be playing Tony Finau, and I know why. Tour Championship 9th, 28th at the BMW, 5th at St. Jude. He won the Rocket. He won the 3M. He's like he's basically the best golfer on the planet right now.
I mean, it's, if
he really actually is in the top, he's in top 5 for sure. Right. I mean, he is on fire. I would like to start there. The ownership's just too high for me. Right. What about it for you?
I don't have it in front of me, but I think if you go back and look at this season's winners, I think everybody has been in the $10,000 range.
Yeah.
I think everybody has been. If not, it is an extremely high percentage that has been in the $8,000 or $10,000 range and higher. So here's where I'm at is, do you take Scottie Scheffler, who knows? I mean, the putter just absolutely sucks, but everything else looks pretty good.
Yeah.
And
it's expensive though.
Is it one of those situations where you take the 10% ownership, less than half of what we're going to see Finau at, less than half of probably where Aaron Wise is going to wind up?
Making good points. Yep.
Okay. So you don't go that route. You save $200 and you still have lower ownership. I mean, are people not on Hovland because, you can't win it 3 times in a row? Well, that can't happen. That's not fucking realistic. It's like, neither is winning back to back. So I don't know. I wonder when's the last time we had
Triple winner.
three-time, triple crown of a tournament.
I don't know.
What
It's
to
got to
look that up.
be.
Look that up.
Yeah, we got to look that up.
I mean, I like Aaron Wise here. Great course history, obviously. But if I'm gonna play Aaron Wise at 17-9, I mean, don't I just play Viktor at 15? I mean,
I can't believe Aaron Wise is 10,200. That's expensive.
Yeah, I totally agree. What about Billy Horschel?
I figure they would have stopped the 10,000 at Tony Finau.
Yeah, I could see that easily being the case. Yeah, and then you're squeezing Billy Ho in there, and I just don't know if Billy Ho at $10,000. I think that's a little too pricey for me on Billy Ho.
Okay.
So
your two favorite, my favorites in this, I mean, Scheffler, of course, Hovland, but Finau, I think is, so I'm not going to start here, but we are going to pick somebody from this range. Most likely we're probably going to start in at 8,000 or 9,000.
Yeah. We'll back our way back. Yeah. We'll back our way back into the $10,000 range. Yeah.
Yep.
Because we got a lot of other good options.
Yep.
Seamus Power. No way. I'm not falling for that trap. No, thank you. Who's interesting to me, and looking at some of the people that have played well here, he's coming in great form. Let's see what he's done. 13th at the CJ, 9th at the Zozo, 4th at the Shriners, 12th at the Fortnite. I mean, how do you not go take a little Hoge action? I mean, it's $9,500.
Yes.
I totally get that. Once again, high ownership. So
high ownership.
Ranked, model rank 3 around the greens, kind of where he's struggling right now. But I don't think that. I mean, with his game, I don't think he's going to have to worry about that. So do I just scrap that and take somebody that was T13 at the CJ Cup, T15 at Shriners, T9 at Sanderson, 3rd at Fortnite, and is this Taylor Montgomery's time to pop?
It's a good play too. I think we should take Taylor Montgomery.
Yeah, I'm with you. I like it.
I think we should take Jason Day. I like Jason Day.
So Jason Day, you said at T11 and T8, CJ Cup and the Shriners. Yeah, I think there could be something there. Let's see where's J Day. Where are you, J Day? What's his track record look like here? What in the hell am I doing? What's going on here? I don't even know who these people are.
He's sponsored by Nike.
Okay,
he's from Australia.
Oh yeah, I found it. I had some kind of other thing on Fantasy National pulled up. Jason Day, the one time it looks like that he's played here in the past 5 years at least, he missed the cut in 2020. So course history doesn't look all that good. Let's see where do you lose strokes? Where do you lose strokes? Let's see what J Day did here. Let's see where he lost his strokes at. Well, he's gaining tee to green. He's gaining approach. The putter, if anything, is maybe. Yeah, I'm not against that.
Yeah,
I can get.
I also like Brendon Todd.
As do I. Previous winner. Great course history. T11, T8, and first. So I think that's pretty solid. Emiliano Grillo. Everybody else is probably going to like him too. He did miss a cut last year, but T8, T41. 15 and T9. I think I've bet Grillo every tournament so far this year. I think he may be. I think he may be my. I may ride him until he wins. I got to win some money back, so I may just be. I may be a fool and just stay after him. But yeah, I think Grillo for sure. I agree. Todd looks just fine to me. Thomas Dietrich
going into the $8,000 range. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to jump ahead. Yeah.
It's okay. No, we can go there.
Hold on. Is there anybody that's a fade for you in the $9,000 range? Like you just don't want any part of?
Well, Seamus, right? Because he won last week, but I just don't think he's gonna. I don't think he's gonna go 2 for 2. So
yeah, I think McNeely and Seamus are my two fades there, probably in the $9,000 range. All right, $8,000 range. Keith Mitchell's
there's a lot of people here. There's a lot of people here.
Yeah, Mitchell's a fade for me.
Okay.
Kuchar, previous winner. I hear he tips really well when I hear he pays his caddy out really well when he wins. So probably good things coming. Good things coming Kuchar's way.
He has been playing better. He has. I like KH Lee.
KH Lee, yeah, he has looked good. I like Alex Noren. So I like those three, that pairing, the KH Lee, Alex Noren, and Russell Henley. Noren, it looks a little bit squirrely, but I think I could probably get there. T45 last year, missed the cut. Russell Henley, T56, 2 missed cuts, T29. And KH Lee, T59, missed cut, and T29. So, yeah.
I like these ownerships too. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's an ownership play, I suppose. I don't know. There's not a lot. I think there's a lot of other areas that I want to play in from a DraftKings standpoint, other than the $8,000 range.
Okay, let's go on $7,000 range.
So Harris English, T5, 5th, T68. He's won here before. I mean, is it a Harris English kind of track? Yes, it is. Course history says it is anyway. T40 at the CJ, T28 at Shriners. It's a resort course. Health wise, I think he's okay. I mean, T40, yeah, T40 and T28. I think we're okay. So, at 4.5%, less than 5% ownership, maybe that's something I got to consider, take a look at.
Remember, I was talking about him a couple of weeks ago when the season started, and I said, this is the guy to keep an eye on this year. He's been hurt, but he is a Ryder Cup guy, and you can make a lot of money off Harris English this year because he is the pedigree there is huge. Yep.
Patrick Rogers finished third last week, 16th at Zozo, 28th at Shriners. I mean, maybe for the price, for the ownership. I mean, Patrick Rogers, it may be a go back to Rogers. Robbie Shelton maybe I might go there as well. Adam Long really likes this place, T22, T3, and T2.
He's got high ownership, but
I don't know who anybody else. Joel Damon, he wears the big floppy hat. It's going to get the sun out of his eyes. He wears the floppy hat and sunglasses.
It's true. What about Hayden Buckley? What has he done here?
Hayden Buckley, first time at the dance. Yeah, I'll let you live and die on Hayden Buckley. I think I'll be looking elsewhere. You know who we didn't talk about? Did you see Grayson Murray? Did you see his post?
What did he say?
We're in the 7,000. Let's get through the 7,000 and then I'll tell you. Before we get to 6,000. Or you want me to you want me to get through this and then I'll tell you after the fact. Let's get through this. Just remind me to tell you about Grayson Murray. Murray, yeah. Okay. EVR 7,200 doesn't look like he's played here before, but maybe I could see this kind of being a him kind of place. Russell Knox, T23, T33, and T9. That's probably him. But you know who's surprisingly, let me look at it before. He is, I think he's $7,000, and I'd moved off that. That's why I say I think 40th at the CJ Cup, 2nd at Fortnite. And I thought he was going to win Fortnite. Danny Willett. I could see.
How much is he?
I think he's 7,000.
Okay.
But 7,000. T27 here last year. I know I already said that. I'm saying it again. I could get there. I can get to Danny Willett at $7,000. I like it. I can get there, and I can get to Russell Knox also. Those are the two at the bottom end of the $7,000 range. I like. You like anybody else down here in the $7,000 range?
Nah, I think you kind of covered them all. Yep.
All right, $6,000 range. Bottom of the barrel. We're scraping, and I still haven't seen Bucky Fowler in here. Where in the hell's Bucky? Where's Bucky? Where are you, Buck? What did the glove do last week? Let's see what the glove. This just says the glove should be able to get it done. 63 at the Butterball. All right. Yeah, I don't know. T5 here in 21. I may look elsewhere. Look at Shez Reavy. Hey, Shez, I still remember that one time in Greensboro.
Oh yeah.
I want it to be like that again, just like that. 72nd at the CJ, 45th at the Zozo. We got a couple of missed cuts here. I don't know what's going on with our man Ches. What's up with Ches?
And not really trending that great. Yeah.
I mean, T33 missed a cut, a pair of T26s and a T14. I mean, the course says it likes him. His results say it like the John, maybe T15, T20, and T25. Okay, here's our guy. Here's our guy. I think we got to squeeze him in. Let's before I put more of this glass in my mouth. Let's see what it is. 53rd at the Zozo. We got plenty of missed cuts out of there. I don't know if 53 is going to get it done for us. What is Danny Lee? Is he hurt? Is Danny Lee okay? Is he healthy?
I think so.
T7, T26, second, and T25. I know for a fact I've already bet Danny Lee. I think I bet him. I think it was like 10,000 to 1 or some shit, like a ridiculous number. I'll tell you what it is later once I pull it up. But yeah, I've already bet Danny Lee. I mean, why not? Previous well, so let's see where Ryan Moore finished T6 here in 18, and then he's got a pair of missed cuts. But this is the kind of place, 28th at the Shriners and a pair of missed cuts. So I don't know. Maybe I could get there if I need to.
Yeah.
Lingmerth, he had a good showing last week. I don't know. Anybody else down here who you got to have somebody down here you like. If you don't,
James
make it
Hahn.
Maybe. How much is James Hahn?
6,800.
T27, T58, T29 here. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I could see that. CT Pan as well. It's got a good track record here. If you need to get down in this field, and I mean, it's definitely happening. I mean, just like somebody from the $10,000 range and higher is winning. These folks in the min price tier, I mean, they're coming in, they're playing, they're showing up at these tournaments. So, yeah. All right, I'm good. You good?
I'm good. Yeah, let's do the lineup.
All right.
Where do you want to start?
That's a good question. I think I'm gonna start with Danny Lee.
Okay.
Okay. And then we can work. I'm serious. Well, okay. Well, what do you want to? You want to start?
No. That's good. That's good. That's good. You want to go to Philip?
Yep.
All right.
And let's see. Okay, so I think which Adam? I like one of these Adams in here. Adam Long, T22, T3, T22. I know I talked about it a minute ago, but I forgot. I've been drinking. 44th at the Butterball, 53rd, 30th. He may not be my guy. Yeah. I don't know about that one. Who else do you like?
We liked some of these guys in the $7,000 range. Who we like? 3 of them in a row. Who were they? Oh, maybe Harris English.
Oh yeah, I think I think we can roll with English. This is like the weak ass ownership field.
Yeah.
Which I'm totally good with. I think we got to roll. I think Alex Noren is a play here.
All right, let's go Noren.
We got $10,100 left. I really like that. I like that from the sense of we could probably go. I think if we okay, high 9,000s. Montgomery, Hoge.
Mm-hmm.
You said Montgomery earlier, right?
Yeah, we both did.
All right. Montgomery. And so what we can afford.
Ooh, Finau.
All right. Done deal. We haven't seen him. I don't know what we're going to get. But allegedly, as Dan says, Dan the bot says, best player in the world.
Best player in the world. But no, this is his kind of course, right? I mean, resort style course, not in the US. I mean, this is all Finau right here.
Yeah, the curse of Puerto Rico strikes again. Okay, what was I supposed to tell? I was supposed to tell you something. I forgot already.
Wyndham Clark or Grayson
no,
Murray?
Grayson Murray. Did you see the pictures of Grayson Murray after his moped accident, his scooter accident in Bermuda?
No.
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh, it did not look good. It was
really?
It was rough. So he was in a 3 scooter accident. It was
What?
himself. Yeah, it was himself, his caddy. I don't know who the third person was, and I don't know if they hit somebody, if somebody hit them. And he 50 stitches, and yeah, definitely withdrew. Not pretty.
Gosh.
Not pretty. I know. Do you have the image up? Pull it up.
No, I don't. I'm looking for it.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
I do have a, yeah.
Rough.
Oh yeah.
Rough.
Oh
rough. Yeah. I tell you, that looked like me after coming back from Mam's Bar after a long weekend.
Gosh, wow, look at that.
Yeah, not pretty.
Right, hold on. Bringing it up right now. There you go. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Exactly. Yeah. 50 stitches, brutal scooter accident. Yeah. The good news is he's okay, but yeah, I mean that's a rough one right there, man.
That's rough. Ooh.
Yeah, I hope he's okay. I mean, obviously he survived, but I hope outside of that, he's kind of struggled with some things over the past couple of years. So I hope everything is well with Grayson. So we wish him all the best. All the best. All right, what else we got, Dan? What else is we got some
that's it, man. We got football going on, and yeah,
we got some liquor folks coming up.
Oh yeah.
We got a trip to Bandon coming up. That's going to be a fun one.
Yeah.
Got a trip to Ireland coming up. That's going to be another fun one. So looking forward to that. We got the ugly sweater at Sweetens. Got signed up for that. Oh, so now listen to this. Somebody asked me, they're like, I may have bought a pass for somebody to play on our team. Allegedly, maybe I didn't, but let's just say I did. Let's say I was thinking about it, and said person writes me and says, "Well, hey, when do you want the money?" I'm like, they ain't got no damn layaway plan. What do you mean? When do I want the money? I want today, right now. I should have made him prepay.
Yeah,
them should have made them prepay.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see. But looking forward to getting the band back together with JB and the boys. It's going to be a good one. So looking forward to that. That's in December. So what else is? I have not watched the White Lotus yet, by the way.
Yeah.
So I gotta get into that. Busy week last week. Lot of shenanigans. So I gotta get after that. And tell you what, I'm loving these glide. Listen, once you if you get out there and order one of these, you're gonna love that. Got some new logos coming up, so we'll have.
I saw.
We'll have some new merch. Will be available pretty soon. That'll definitely make the shopping list.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, we'll be back at you with with some holiday shopping recommendations for your special person that you want to get a gift for.
Awesome.
Be it golf or booze. We got to do a one and done. What am I talking about?
Oh, I'm taking Finau.
Of course you are. I'll take. Give me Aaron Wise.
Aaron Wise. Okay.
How'd we do last week, by the way?
You didn't do too well. I came in top 5, maybe, for McCarthy. Yeah.
Don't like it when you say that. Let's see here. Who did I go with? Yeah. I know, Hubbard. Way to go. The kind of place he should be out there smacking it around at, and then he just lays a big turd. Lays a turd out there. Good Lord. All right. Well, do you know what the good news is? I don't have to. I ain't got to pick him again. Well, I think we're going to reset though at the beginning of the year. I think we're going to do a fresh one. We have some folks that want to get in on it with us, so we got to get a little pool together. See how many cherries we can drop. So,
good stuff.
That's all I got. Dan.
All right.
Till next
time.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.